Hey everyone, and don't worry, I'll turn that banner off at the bottom there. But yeah, hi everybody. This is completely random, okay? Totally random, okay? So there's my name, live video stream, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Like the video, share it, comment, whatever. But thanks for joining me. This is just me randomly unboxing a bunch of stuff because let me just hide the live video stream so you can see more at the table. I have literally got this propped up on a Sentinels box with a dice tower holding the tablet up that I was using at Essen. So, you know, this is going to be a little bit on the random side. And don't worry, I want to watch House of the Dragon episode 8 as well, but that will happen later. So, as you can see, I got a bunch of games here, and this isn't even all of them. Let me just tilt this a little bit to the right so you can just see what this is, okay? This is my game room. There's a bunch of games, and some of those are buried underneath other games. And I've even unboxed some of these already. So, you know, and by unboxing, I mean like a couple of really little games and stuff like that. So nothing too major. But I just thought when I was at Essen, I said to people, what do you think about this picture and audio? Because this is literally just my Samsung Ultra tablet. And I thought, you know, it's not going to be great. But apparently people said the audio was fine. People said the picture was fine. So, okay, I said, well, I've got a bunch of stuff to unbox. I don't normally do unboxing videos. It's not normally my thing, but there's so many games here. Maybe I should share it with some of you. And a lot of you said, yeah, do it. So I just figured, yeah, randomly, I'm just going to do it. So thanks, everybody, for joining me. I'll try to respond to some comments, but you might just have to accept that I'm a little bit, you know, busy with all this stuff. So this might be just watching me get a bunch of stuff and react. But I may have to go and get a couple of games to, you know, put expansion content in. But let's just go in. I'm just going to delve it one bit at a time. And no way, I'm not going to unbox every single one of these games, okay? All right, tonight, I'm just going to unbox a bunch of them. Maybe I'll save some for another night, or maybe I'll just make this the only one. Either way, I just fancy doing something different on this channel for a change. So, yes, and play safe, kids. Play safe, kids, all right? Don't want to get demonetized. Alrighty, so here we go. King of Monster Island. I like King of Tokyo. King of Tokyo's fun. The idea of a co-op version of King of Tokyo was enough to make me go, yay, you know, I want it. And hopefully my voice will last as well, because I've just recorded the top 20, the 20 to 11 of my top 100. I said I was going to get it done. I've just recorded it. And I'm still recoiling from Essen in terms of my voice. But thanks to everybody who joined me and Paul Grogan for our vlogs. He did some vlogs, I did some vlogs, and then we did some dual ones together. They were great fun, and Paul might have been the death of me when it came to organizing his stuff in my car and that, but it's good to spend some time with him. So, cool. Got a rubbish bag down there. In fact, no, that's not my rubbish bag. That is my rubbish bag. Rubbish bag over there. Right, so King of Monster Island. Let's have a look at this jobby then. So, that works. Ah, no. Stay. Right. Rulebook. Yeah, done in a sort of TV stance. Cool. Does not look particularly complicated, but I mean, look at this. That's what you got to look forward to. Big volcanic island, loads of standees. Of course, that's going to be fun to do. Lots of punch-out cardboard. Quite a bit. In fact, oh god, you got to assemble this thing. I don't know how willing I am to assemble it, but we'll see. Now, I'm not going to fully unbox these and like get them all in their insert fancy and that, because you want to see me unbox a bunch of stuff. But it's more just showcasing what some of these games have got. So, whoop. Nice big fat board. Yeah, decent enough. Decent enough to fit on a normal sized table. So, looks like all your monsters move around the ring of the volcano and stuff happens and you've got to deal with it. Oh, whoa. Okay, comes in. Okay, so it's actually part plastic. I guess I've got to, oh, I see. I've got to assemble that on top and put the cardboard bit around. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Clever Swine says, I like to smell new games. Not much to smell, really, in that plastic cup. Bag. And we've got some Monster Stand Ease. I've got a promo for this as well, actually, somewhere buried under all this stuff. What is it? Ah, yes, here we go. Crystal Dragon. I think this is a promo you can put in the normal King of Tokyo game, actually. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what it is. But what have we got here then? So we have got green energy cubes. We've got the standees as normal. A bunch of power cards as always. Do I ever sleep, Luke? No, I don't. That's why I'm tired all the time. I'm tired. Paul is always tired because of health reasons. I'm always tired because I don't get enough sleep. And that's my own choice. And that's what we got here. Purple Rain. Oop, there we go. Say Purple Rain. Megamoth. That's pretty cool. Hades. So this is like literally the army. The army can join you in battle. That's pretty cool. Rex Flore. That's a weird looking creature. Pagura. He's pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Big giant fishy. And I'm guessing that's the bad guy. Yeah, because it's got no name or anything. It's got multiple health bars. So I'm guessing that's the bad guy. But well, this looks pretty cool. And oh yeah, did I mention Bucket o' Dice? Big stream of dice there. That's quite. Well, that's not even all of them. There's more dice in here. You got these dice as well. Nice custom. This is pretty good production quality for even for yellow. I gotta say, actually, loads of big chunky dice that I'm going to enjoy rolling, much like season style. All I got to do is just assemble this weird volcano thing. I don't think I want to assemble that right now, though. I think that might just be a little bit painful for everybody to watch, just like me trying to assemble a plastic volcano. Let's see. So let's get these back in there. Yeah. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get them back in the same way that I left them. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Promo, we'll put in there. Board in there. Okay, so King of Monster Island, pretty nice. I'll build the volcano another time. I'm not wasting your time with that. All right, get my voice up. So, all right, King of Monster Island. You have to disassemble to put in the box. Oh, that's a good point, actually. It kind of does look that way because I can't see how you would fit the volcano otherwise. But I think the edge of the volcano is like one bit of like cardboard, so I think you can kind of just put. I don't know. Why not? Come on. I go all night. Let's try and assemble this wretched thing. So, okay. So this is the volcano bit. I'm just going to do the volcano bit, not the rest of it. So that's the thing. So it's one. Oh, great! It's one of these jobbies. So foldable cardboard. All right, fine. Okay, where's that plastic piece again? So there was the plastic lid. Come on. There's this, right? Okay, so how hard can it be there? Yeah, Fizzkid's having a little snooze. He's fine. Fruit Bat's having a little lie down as well. These two are very intrigued to see what I'm doing. All right, okay, so that's got to be straight. So presumably, what's it showing the picture? That might help. Here we go. On 3D volcano. So that's supposedly what you're supposed to do with this thing. So thing on the bottom, twist it round after assembling it, place in the middle of the island, and the summit. So presumably this is pretty easy. All right, well, I'll be the judge of that. Cool. So how hard can it be? No, it is that way. It is this way. And is that it? That can't be it, surely. Surely it's got to slot in somewhere. Something's got to hold this in a bit more than usual. I mean, I guess that's it. I mean, nothing clips together. There's no loose ends. Oh, wait, no, you moron. I see, right. Edges go in. There we see, right. Moron. Here we go. In you go. Right, that wedges in nicely. That's better. That's better. There we go. Right, so now that goes on top. Right, and then supposedly I'm supposed to drop things in there. What do I drop in there then? The red dice, I'm assuming? Set aside the number of dice. It's got to be the red dice, surely. All right, well, why don't we go find those red dice and give it a try? Let's give this a whirl. You don't get this kind of entertainment on any other channel. Right, let's have a look. So presumably, everything drops out of here. All right, well, let's move this out of the way. Let's give it a try. So all these dice in here. Jesus Christ. They come out a bit more vivid, violently than they do in that loot game. Blimey. Christ, it's a mission just trying to stop them. All right, where did that one go? One fell on the floor. I know that. I could have sworn one fell on the floor. Ah, there it is. Got it. There we go. Right. Somewhat crazy. All right, but yes, it does appear that you do have to disassemble this thing in order to put it back in the box because you can't fit this thing in there. So it looks like I have to actually take that off. And I mean, to be fair, it doesn't take that long to assemble. I mean, I was kind of half-arsing it, and I still managed to assemble it just fine. So I don't think this will be a massive deal to assemble each time. I can think of much worse games where you had to assemble stuff ahead of time, and I just say no. There we go. That's all the red dice, and all the monster dice back in there. So this just somehow folds, and oh yeah, that will just fold in there. We'll unbox the rest of the plasticky bits later, but for now, we'll just put everything in there, nowhere near how it once was, and we'll worry about that another time. So, cool. Oh, well, you got to see the volcano in action. Did I pick up heat? I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up later. It's too expensive at Essen, and I'll probably get it from Asmodee later, so it's not a big deal. All right, let's have a look. Acrimosa's a bit big. Why don't we try a small one? Cat in the box. Emily, if you're watching this, thank you for this, because I hear it's sold out like crazy. And I originally dismissed this like crazy. I went like, what's this weird cover? This weird cat. Oh, great, it's Taco Goat Cheese Pizza or Exploding Kittens Part 2. And I thought, this is going to be garbage. Until people told me it was a trick-taking game. Maybe I should have read the small print. And, oh, it's actually a proper game. And it's from Hobby Japan, as well as Bezier. So, okay, judge a book by your cover. What's it? How you spent? Is that how much I spent, or how spent am I in terms of being knackered? Because both can apply. I lost track of how much I spent. I mean, I definitely took out 200 euros in cash and spent every single one of those, but that's including food, not including travel. And then there was a bunch of games I've had on my credit card. I mean, these trips do fetch you up a good 500 euro, even when you're getting review. How was it? Yeah, you're probably talking a good 400 or 500 euro spend, not including travel, you know, just on games and various memorabilia. Because bear in mind, a lot of this, some of this stuff I get for review copy, some of it I don't. Lacrimosa, that was 70 euro for that box. You know, that wasn't a review copy. Hamlet, here, 65. That one, I forget what that one was, 35, 40. It was quite cheap, but you know, so it is an expensive trip. All right, let's have a look at this. So, cat in the box, cat in the box. Confidential experiment manual. What are we doing to this poor cat? Seriously, experiment manual? Are we like actually experimenting on cats? Because I'm not okay on that. I like cats. Okay, all right. Pretty blandish looking rule book, but we'll go with it. Ooh. Double dual layered color board. I have absolutely no idea how this game works. This is literally, I'll be going into this blind when I play it. This could be a hidden gem. Well, I mean, dual layered boards all over the place. This is a pretty good production quality. Let's get some of these. Let's get some of these. I need a letter opener or something. A little bit better than my, you know, my paring kitchen knife. All right. Okay. Let's have a look here. Shrink wrap. My arch nemesis. There we go. There we go. So, all right. So a bunch of color cards is normal, but I quite like this artwork they've got here on the cat. It's, you know, little cat sleepy. Oh, and then he's, oh, look, he's wakey. Oh, this is a cute little kitty, cute little kitty. I mean, I don't actually. Oh, I know what this reminds me of. Does anybody watch Disenchantment? Yeah, who's watched Disenchantment? You know, Lucy, the demon cat that's in that. It's like the best character in the entire show. This kind of looks a bit like a cutesy version of Lucy, like it was Lucy's girlfriend or something. But this looks interesting. I have no idea what the mechanics of this game is. Well, you got a score pad. What the blazes are these? Look at that! Little plastic colored beads with different shapes and screen printed. You know what I mean? Look at that. That's really cool. I forget. I mean, I thought this was quite expensive because it was something like I think it was like €40 for the box. I mean, I thought this was quite expensive, but I think I can see why. I'm glad, Emily, you gave me this one for free. I'm eternally grateful for this because this is a pretty good saving here. But this is a good production quality for a trick-taking game that I never thought I'd see. I mean, I'm going to get this sleeved. I'm going to try this out as soon as I can. Yeah, this looks really cool, actually. This could be a very good like gem that I just nearly let go. Ooh, that's nice. I think the fact that it's got Hobby Japan on it is actually making me look more forward to it because I mean, I don't know about you, but Asia just seemed to make a lot of, when it comes to small games, specifically small games, Asia in general just seems to really knock it out of the park with some of these. I mean, you know, Hannah Makoji was, you know, Empress 4, and, you know, I've got vegetable stock somewhere over there, that Taiwan board design. Coffee Roaster was an Asian game. You know, various things like Let's Make a Bus Route originally came from, I think, Japan, was it? Correct me if I'm wrong. But, you know, that was really cool. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this one. It's a lovely trick-taking game that could end with a paradox due to your decisions. It's a lot of fun. The cards are whatever suit you want them to be when you play. Okay. And I would love to go to the Dice Tower Retreat. That would be a great convention for me to go. If only it didn't cost nearly $1,000 to fly over to the States. But, all right. I'll take your word. I'll try and get this one played ASAP. It's not an official review copy, technically, but I did promise Emily I would review it, because after all, this is a Patreon request. So I wouldn't be doing this without the Patreons. So yeah, I'll get this one played as soon as I can. All right, what's next? Let's go. I technically already know what this one looks like, but I know a lot of people have been badgering me for this. So this isn't one I purchased. I was teaching games for Great Indian Games at their booth. I taught Spirit Island and I taught Sentinels in the Multiverse. So they naturally gave me a couple of games of swag. They gave me a copy of Sentinels in the Multiverse Definitive Edition, which was kind of weird because they already know I own the game. So I guess my game cafe is getting a copy of Sentinels in the Multiverse. Because to be fair, I don't think they have the Definitive Edition in their library. And that, I'm afraid, DICE, is unacceptable. You will have 0 out of 10. You will have a copy of Sentinels in your library, or you lose my business. Yeah. Take that and smoke it. Right, okay. Yeah, this one. But they also gave me this, because I got some friends who got me back into Spirit Island. And to be fair, they always remind me of this on a regular basis. I do owe them for getting me back into Spirit Island in a big way. So I'm going to enjoy using these spirits, and they can't use them. It's going to be fun. I wonder if Craig's going to watch and see that. But all right, cool. Let's have a look. Stuck washing a sink full of dishes. So great to see this video pop up. Fair enough. Alrighty, Horizons of Spirit Island. This could be. I mean, just let me know. Is the audio actually good with this? Because I haven't actually watched the vlogs that I recorded last week, and I am doing this from a Samsung tablet. So the microphone is literally the tablet microphone. So just give me an indication. I mean, compared to a typical video, what is the microphone like? All right, cool. So quick start guide, rulebook. Now, as far as I can tell with this Horizons of Spirit Island, It is, yes, it's an entry point to Spirit Island, but the way that I'm seeing it is that it's like, quantum physics. The advanced guide to quantum physics is what Spirit Island is. This is the beginner's guide to quantum physics. Quantum physics is not exactly an easy subject area, so you can't exactly make a beginner's guide to it. This still has a fair amount of rules and a fair amount to explain, but you do get this, which is pretty neat, actually. It goes through like some basic rules of the game and how to set up the board, but it goes through the first round in detail. So this is entirely the first round of the game, invader phase, your phase, and it tells you exactly what to do, what land to do, what card to play, what things to move, and it basically is a guided walkthrough. And then it goes to the second round and beyond, and then you're on your own, which I kind of wish they'd gone a little bit further than just the first round, but you know what, this could be a good way to start playing Spirit Island. But this is why I got this game, really. I mean, I'm going to try. I'm going to review it. I want to let people know how easy it was for people to pick up Spirit Island with this box. But 5 spirits. 5 spirits, oh yes. We got like, dead dinosaur. We got you got like this really cool sort of almost like the sunlight kitty. That's a pretty cool one. We've got probably my favorite out of the lot, the eyes from the trees. This is a fear generating spirit. I can't wait to try this spirit. This spirit's gonna be fun. But then of course my second favorite, otters. Otters are the cutest thing in the world, and you get to be a mud otter. Who doesn't want to be a mud otter? And then of course, evil. I am evil. I burn you alive. These are some cool low-level complexity spirits. Cannot wait for this. What's that? How exhausted am I? Very. I was flagging at work. I'm flagging now, but needs must. Alrighty, so you got cardboard tokens instead of the explorer stuff, so fine. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. You've got the board. What do we got here? The board. Whoop. So you can either play 2-player mode or 2-handed solo, I guess, or 3-player. You can't play more than 3 players. Let's face it, Spirit Island with more than 3 is far from easy mode. It's fixed in terms of its fear cards and blight pool. Okay, but it looks cool. Fair enough. And then you've got the aspect cards as normal. You've got some minor powers. I'm curious though, actually. I didn't check this. Let's see, tokens and the invader stuff. All right, so that's basic, but I'm curious. Are these powers the same powers as you get in Spirit Island? I assume they are. Yeah, I think they are, because that looks familiar. Entrancing apparitions. That is one from the other game. I mean, this is the problem when you don't have nails. I bite my nails like religiously, mainly because of a mixture of boredom and stress, and it means that I cannot open shrink wrap. Come on, there we go. Spirit Island plays very well at 2. It plays great solo. A lot of people play it 2-player. It's perfect at that number. Okay, so we got the fear. So what we got here? So accelerated rot, blazing renewal, cleansing floods, dissolve the bonds of kinship. Okay, yeah. So these are the same cards you get in the normal game. So not much has changed here. So cool. It means that you don't have to buy this in the hope that you're going to get more powers. So for those like me who already own Spirit Island, the only new thing you are getting is the spirits. Granted, that's all I wanted, but that's essentially the deal. So, okay, fine. Not a huge amount more in there to speak of, really. Bunch of eggs. So yeah, I mean, this one's going to be interesting, but I got to think, because if I play this, I already know Spirit Island. Yep, new card smell. As Clever Slime wanted. But yeah, I mean, I already know how to play the game, so I kind of need to give this to... I almost can't play this, because if I play it, I know the game too well. I almost have to sit somebody down at the club, give them this, and just tell them to play it, and give me feedback. Because I don't know how else I'm going to be able to review it, because I can't play it. I know the game. So my opinion would be skewed on how easy it is. Kind of curious how I'm going to get around that, but oh well. So, yep, there's the aspect cards, power progression, and a bunch more things. All right, well, let's just get a couple of these in bags and seal this box up then. Just sort of realised by doing this, I'm not technically unboxing anything. I'm just sort of getting the box off and then not actually punching tokens out and stuff like that like I should be. But as I say, it's a review copy. Cool. Put that in there. Keep those bags in there. Another bag. Rubbish. Board. Definitely can't wait to try these spirits, though. These spirits are going to be great. And cardboard tokens are fine. Keeps the price point down. All right. That's going to be it. What did the hand look like? Well, they're cardboard tokens, so they're not mushroom pieces. Is it lightweight? Will there be a copy at GridCon? I'm not sure if Paul picked up a copy of this at GridCon. Well, if he didn't, remind me nearer the time, and I'll see if. Well, I'll still have the game because I can't. Even if I don't want this in my collection, I need to keep the spirits. That's the problem, actually, because I want to extract the spirits from this. So unless I photocopy them and print them out and then put them in this box and make it available at GridCon, I don't know. I'll have to find a way around that because obviously I want the spirits for myself. But yeah, if he didn't pick up a copy, then I can always bring this along and have people try it. But we'll see. Alrighty, that's Spirit Island. Let's move that over there. Next up, let's take Tribes of the Wind. All right, come up. All right. Tribes of the Wind. I was really looking forward to this one. You know, it's got Vincent Dutrait's artwork. La Boite de Jus. They make some nice simple games. 2 to 5 players, 20 minutes a player, so not too long. All right. But also using the Hanabi mechanic. So let's have a look. Hey, components. So pretty decent sized rulebook. Not too much in the way of text. Some good pictorial representation. The rules look fairly straightforward. I don't think they're going to be too. Well, there's more pages than I thought, but I mean, a lot of it is pictures. And that's just the guides to the powers, so that's not too bad. And 2-player game is a slight variant, but that's about it. Okay, right, fine. What have we got then? Now we got the stands. Whoop. Yeah, stand to put the cards on, so nice plastic. Ooh, that's nice. Everything here is a nice wooden piece. Ooh, even gives you candy. Ah. Anyway, all right. Yeah, wooden pieces. All of these wooden yellow pieces, wooden purple pieces. Huh. Nice, solid wood. All good going. Nice, good quality here. And don't worry, I didn't pierce the packet of the silica gel. All right, I'm not that stupid. Silica gel is a sealed packet. You have to actually pierce the packet to get screwed by it. You can't just put it in your gob and die from it. Okay, right. Let's see. More cardboard tokens. Oh, these are pretty basic. I mean, we just had these, and now you got this. Now looks a little bit. All right, let's have a look. Nice tiles, good artwork. Okay, wow, these are pretty sweet. Look at that. That's your player board. That's your player board. Hello, Vincent Dutrait. We love you. I mean, these are fantastic looking player boards. I don't know fully how the game works, but the main idea, or at least one of the main concepts, is that the the cards that you have, which I'll get a bunch of them. Let's get some of these out. Let's have a look. So, say the cards themselves, action cards, all the decent artwork on them. They'll do various things, but what happens is that everybody's got this sort of tray in front of them, and so let's see how this works. Oops, have I got this on the right round? Trying to there we go. So the cards are facing you if you're if that's the player there, but you're seeing the back of them, and depending on what colors are on the backs of these cards determine how good your actions are and stuff like that. That's the general idea of the game, and I like Hanabi, and I think that mechanic's cool where you're seeing the back of the cards and, you know, the other players. I mean, it's kind of odd because in Hanabi, the fact that you can't see the back of the cards is paramount. You have no idea what's on the back of them. But if I have this on my board, I know it's a blue card. Does it matter that I know it's a blue card? I don't know. But these cards look gorgeous. Man, these cards look gorgeous. Cannot wait to try this. And this is just more of the cards, but wow. Wow, these look good. This Vincent Dutrait is just awesome. His artwork's always good. What's that? Emily's got it. Game basically is you use the backs of cards of other players to help you trigger actions on your cards. Sounds pretty good to me. Also, Emily, if you weren't here a minute ago, thank you very much. I've just unboxed it. Alrighty. Lots of bags. Get them in there. This hardly seems necessary. Whatever. Put it in the box. Missed one. Hey, Board Games with Neramas. How are you doing? I've just noticed Otterly Dorky. Like it. Otters are cool. All right, next up. All right, fine. I'll unbox it now. A bunch of you are waiting. All right, come on. Lacrimosa. Let's have a look at this. This is the one I'm gambling on, chaps. What's that? Forgot to tell you, Luke. Apparently, you have to sleeve the cards with opaque sleeves for Cat in the Box. Something was wrong with their print production. Oh, I see. Something to do with the back of the cards. I do have some opaque sleeves. They're slightly brightish colors, though. I'd rather get some black ones for this. All right, well, I'll see if I can get I'll see what it's like. I mean, maybe it's not the case in this one, but if necessary, I'll get some black sleeves. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, I'm banking on this one. This is a gamble. I mean, yeah, I watched a good chunk of Paul's playthrough, and it did look promising. Lisboa vibes on the cards, an interesting theme, even if it's not 100% represented. Lots in the box. The only thing is that there's two things that put me off. Or is it just one thing? No, actually just one thing that puts me off. Devir put out Batoku last year, and it was the big hotness heavy Euro that they did. And I gave it a 5 out of 10. Yeah, check out my review. I had problems with Batoku, despite the fact that Paul put it in one of his top 10 of the year or something. Like I say, we do differ on a few opinions. But this did look pretty good from the playthrough. So, and certainly that box is nice. I mean, it's like, ooh, shiny, shiny, shiny. All right, let's have a look. Time to buy a sleeve, monkey. He sleeves all your games and may even get you a cold cider. Are you like trying to petition yourself for a job or something? Let's have a look. Tekenu killed my brain on the rules memorization, lack of acceptable player rates. Well, it was board and dice. What'd you expect? Don't worry, I'm beating a dead horse with that joke. Okay, hoping Lacrimosa is better. I think Lacrimosa is more Euro-ish than you prefer, Luke. I thought the theme sounded cool until I saw Paul's video. Yeah, I know this is going to be a reasonably dry Euro, but I do have some dry Euros. Pulsar 2849 is right down there. That is as dry as you can get. Whoa, hang on. How many rule books do I have here? Jesus! they cater for a lot of languages here. So what have we got here then? So this is the English one. Okay, fine. We got reglamento, regolamento, and Ribro di Rigras. I have no idea, but this sounds just like Italian done 3 times. I don't know. I don't need all these rule books though. I guess I'll have to keep them handy just in case I sort of move on. But yeah, I do not need these, this many rule books. Okay, just the one English rule book will do. Hi, Moran. Right. Oh, well, I mean, fair credit to this publisher. They want to make it available for all languages. All right, let's have a look. Actually, yeah, Fizzgig, you're sleeping up there. You could actually help me by, eating a bunch of this shrink wrap. Whoa, hello. Nice. Julia boards. Always like them. Card slot. Actually, I've got to try that, actually. So we got the cards. Fair dues. Let's see. Wooden screen printed meeples. Various cubes. Get away. Get away, cubes. Yep, all the musical notes, the wooden pieces. Oh yeah, I mean multi-rule books are blatantly an Essen print run. More screen printed meeples there. All right, fine, give me the cubes back. Let's have a look. Ooh, I like this. I wonder what this is for. Ooh, mystical. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I like that. That was the point of this thing. What exactly was that supporting? Come on. This is weird. Okay, let's come on. Come on, nails. Lack of nails, don't fail me now. Oh, I'm so glad I brought a knife to a shrink wrap fight. I don't think that works. Off, come on. There we go. That's it. All right. Yeah, Red Cathedral did have a lot of rule books, I seem to recall. I liked Red Cathedral. I can't remember if I did a review on it or not. I think I did. I feel like I did. I like the game. It's just the AP generation of that dice wheel just put me off. It just made the game too long. Well, yeah, I mean, like I say, my mate should like this. I want to put this in front of my mate Matt because he likes a lot of Euro games, but he also likes a lot of these like beige Euros, as we call it. So the more beige, the better. I could see him really liking this game, actually. I have no idea what half these cards do, though. Because as much as I was watching Paul's playthrough, I was kind of doing something else as well at the time, so I wasn't really able to pay attention to the exact graphic design of these cards. But all good. But I'm curious, where's that board I had? All right, so there's that. So these are meant to. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Slot in nicely. Definitely getting Lisboa vibes. Slide it in there. Whoop. Actually, test. Wow. I had to shake that a fair bit in order to get the card to slip out, and I was holding it vertical. Not bad. Okay, more cards. More. Where did that go? Oh, hang on over there. Okay, board. Woo. This is a big, thick board. Rip. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Attack of the beige board. Oi, goy. Yeah, that's a pretty sizable long board. Good for this table. Look at that, Matt. All the beige. All the beige. The beige you could ask for. I do like this musical thing, though. I mean, like I say, this theme would interest me more. I mean, okay, it's a beige Euro, but at least I'm not appeasing a church or building a cathedral. I mean, I'm, paying homage to one of the greats of music. I mean, I may not be a Mozart fan, but, give respect to composers. All right, cool. What else we got in here? Whoop. Beige. Hot packets. We didn't. I think, was it Pop Tarts we had? Am I getting confused? I'm thinking of like those things you put in the toasters or whatever that you eat. We called them. I thought they were Pop Tarts. And were they American or were they British? Because I thought they were British, but maybe they're American. And some punch outs. Oh, blimey, this is a little weird though. What are these supposed to be? They got like really small text on them, and some of them are in different languages. Port, Italian, ES, Cat, English. Oh, there's 4. All right, so there's only 4 of them, so I only need 1. Oh, right. These are the reference tokens. All right, fine. It's just that they're in every single language. Right. Okay. Well, we don't need the non-English ones. So, okay. So, fair enough. What do we got? More punch-out boards. Ah, these look pretty cool. I like the artwork on these. Pretty nice, pretty sweet. Hmm. Is that meant to be in a different language? Or do I just not know what Freestadler means? I can't quite tell if I've got an English copy or not here, because it does seem like there's a lot of stuff written in different languages. Either that or Freestadler means something important, or Submir or whatever. Are these names of composers? I'm not a history buff, okay? So I don't know my history. For all I know, I've just butchered the names of some of the most famous composers of all time. But yeah, that's okay. Fine. I'll figure it out at some point. It's like, clearly this is beyond my intellectual capabilities. But all right, let's skip. I do like these player boards though. These are nice. I mean, for €70, I'm certainly getting my money's worth. Although, what am I going to do with the cards? This thing didn't put in extra baggies. Fail. Where's Tribes of the Wind? I don't need that many bags in Tribes of the Wind. Tribes of the Wind, can I just borrow this bag, please? Not that bag. That bag. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Rulebook. Tribes. Thank you for letting me borrow your bags. Rubbish. All right, well, I'm intrigued to try this. I am intrigued to try this. They are composers. All right, fine. Let's see. Play rates, color scheme. They are composers. So yeah, what do I know? Pop Tarts. We do about 4 flavors in the UK. America does about 30. All right, yeah. I knew that American did them to some extent. They also had some weird ones. I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't know. Oh, chamomile and lemon tea. Right, next on the list. Oh, the choices. Ooh, the choices. I think some people want to know this one. Okay, so let's move Horizons out the way. Let's move Caverna out the way for a minute. People might be interested to know what Flamecraft looks like when it's not the deluxe version. So, right. America definitely has a Pop-Tart flavor for all varieties of diabetes. I love that. I'm trying to remember. Pop-Tarts is familiar to me because I remember Nostalgia Critic did he was doing a sketch joke on one of his episodes, and it was like he was looking up some weird, bizarre Zen riddle with Pop-Tarts. I think it was like one of the nostalgic commercials or something, and he does this sketch where he shows like 2 monks like doing his. Oh yeah, like. It's an advert that said, "What is so hot it's cool, but so cool it's hot." It's such a stupid slogan for an advert, and he treats it like a Zen riddle, whereby he's basically going like, "What is so hot it's cool, but so cool it's hot." It's not Pop Tarts. It's such a cool sketch. Ready, Flamecraft. No, I'm not going to worry about the dragon figures. I mean, I saw the deluxe pieces there. Okay, God, here we go. Hang on, just get rid of the. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the bot. There we go. Get rid of the bot. Paul says I should actually get some moderators on here, like he does with Chrissy and that on his channel. I might look into that at some point, but okay. But the thing is, I saw the deluxe components for this. The resources are pretty cool. I mean, they are pretty cool resources, but I reckon I've got Stonemaier treasure chests up there that will cater for this. The dragon minis do look cool, but do I really care if I've got a standee or a dragon mini? I mean, bear in mind, each of these add-ons was €20 each. So €20 for the dragons, €20 for the coins, which do look cool, I've got to admit. But I've got some spare metal coins. And 20 euros for the resources. Now, granted, you could save some money just buying the deluxe edition, but A, they sold out, and B, review copies do not get deluxe versions. But when I review a game, I like to review the game in its retail form, because this is what people can buy, and buy a lot easier. So you just got to assume that deluxe components are better than what's in the retail, but at the end of the day, your retail version should be able to stand on its own. Okay, let's have a look. So that's a big rule book. That is a pretty big rule book. Although some of that's a solo mode. All right, that's just a list of abilities. All right, fine. So there's all the abilities. So how big is the actual rule book? So end your turn. Let's see, enchanting the shop. There's a lot of pictorial representation, though. There's not actually a lot of text on the page. Placing the dragon. I love this artwork. Overview. Okay, so and setup. All right, so there's not a huge amount of rules. Most of it is just giant pictures. Okay, fine. It is very cutesy. I do like this theme. Although, yeah. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, the other stuff in here looks good from a component perspective, but yeah, they look a little bit naff. They do look a bit naff. These are very basic tokens. Dang. Lucky Duck, can I have those deluxe resources, please? What do I need? Potions? Pretty sure one of those up there has got to do potions. Diamonds, metals, something up there has got to have diamond in it. Anvils or iron? Oh yeah, it's definitely that in a Stonemaier chest. Bread, food will do. Meat, yep, definitely meat in one of those. I'm not sure what the green is. Is that meant to be plants or trees? There's probably something in there that could suffice. And these coins do look a bit naff. But I got metal coins. Okay, yeah, so you are getting a little bit on the budget front when it comes to the these tokens. I mean, this is a little bit of a letdown when you look at the cutesy rulebook and the fact that, I mean, I'm giving these a bit of a bad start, but you've got, you know, decent amount of cards with really cool artwork on them. You've got the, you know, the long cards. So what have we got here? So, yeah, you got all of these, which look great, with great artwork. Spellfire springs, hedges and henges. I don't know what that means. Saving throw, pizza coven, sage of sage. So there's all this lovely artwork and all these great cards, and a neoprene playmat. I mean, that's already awesome. How long is this thing? Whoa, Jesus Christ. Wow. Hang on. It's like, let's see, 7 years ago. What the hell? Jesus Christ, this is long. Big is this thing? I can't even hold it up that high. Jesus, that is long. I mean, I love it, which kind of makes me. So hang on a minute. We get this really nice neoprene playmat, right? We get all those cards. How did we get this? I mean, clearly the budget went on the mat or something, but it's like, how do you give us such a gorgeous like playmat and great cards, great artwork, and then give us this? That's like a major contrast. That feels almost cash grabby. I don't know. I mean, you could have done basic wooden resources, I think, for the amount of production quality you put in this Lucky Duck. You could have done some basic wooden resources, and I just mean basic ones, right? And then the deluxe could have been screen printed deluxe resources, or better yet, wooden tokens for the basic retail version. Basic wooden tokens, no screen printing, and resin tokens for the deluxe. So do what Elf Creek. Do what Elf Creek do. Elf Creek do resin tokens, and they did basic wooden ones. They managed it fine for Atlantis Rising and Honey Buzz and that. This feels cheap. Bit disappointed by that, but I do like this. And yes, yes, Oh, Mr. Darcy, you're spoiling us. It's somewhat insanely long, this thing. Can you even like roll this up easily? How long does it take to roll this up? Yeah, that. Well, at least it rolls up in the box nice and neat. Okay, so we've got some baggies. And look, I don't need dragon miniatures, okay? I'm cool with a cool wooden miniature. That's cool. Yeah, it's not a dragon mini, but whatever. Oh, hey, Ben, how's it going? My mate Ben. I don't know. Yeah, the Kickstarter version is nice. 3D printed dragons, wooden tokens, and heavy metal coins. I know, but it was also 90 euros if you could get a copy of it. This one was 50, I think. Yeah, I think it was about 50 euro, maybe, yeah, about 50 euro or something. So it's 40 euros less, to not get it. I mean, granted, yes, okay, it probably is reasonably good value for the amount you get in it, but it's still 90 euros for a board game. Oh, well, like I say, if I like the game that much, I would invest in some deluxe stuff along the way. I mean, I don't really care about the Dragon minis. And the coins, I mean, there's only, there's 2 sheets of these coins. So, was it 3, 6, 9, 12, 24 coins? It's not that many. I've probably got some spare ones in there. I just probably would like to use better resources because I think this is pretty lame and crap, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure somewhere in one of those 6 Stonemaier chests up there, I've got the resources to bling this out when I play it. So we'll see. That's a bit disappointing, but this does look like a very cool game, I must admit. I haven't done too much research into the mechanics, but I just think this cutesy theme and this lovely artwork is going to be pretty interesting. So on this front, actually, why don't we have a look? What we are, 52 minutes? What's that, 9:30, whatever. All I'm going to do tonight is watch House of the Dragon once I'm done with this. So cool. I'm not going to be able to unbox everything tonight anyway. There's just too many games. Let's have a look. No, I am not getting coin capsules for those plant. Those do not deserve coin capsules. There's like no way. Spirit Island base game is currently 75 Canadian dollary dues. What's a dollary do? What's that? Omar says Flamecraft was a good one. Okay, all right. I nearly dismissed this one because Tidal Blades Banner Festival, I thought it was an expansion to Tidal Blades. Publishers, stop doing this. Call it something else. Just call it Banner Festival. Not everything has to be in its own universe. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Very easy to learn, good gateway game. Wait, Ben, you've got this? Oh yeah, of course. That's the one that Ali kept going on about for ages, wasn't it? I was wondering what it was. I thought she bought some like little indie game. I didn't realize it was this Flamecraft she bought. Oh, so you've probably got the deluxe version, have you then? Well, if so, we're playing Flamecraft at yours, okay? We can play your copy. All right? Oh well, I'm interested to see what this is like. I'll play Ben's fancy copy. How about that? Okie doke. Right. Tidal Blades. This is apparently a trick taker. Again, I like trick taking games. So let's go with it. Get out. Let's have a look. See. Ooh, catalogs. Ooh, let's read the catalogs. Can we see the new Caverna? All right, I'll do the Caverna expansion after this one, right? Ooh, Kim Joy's Magic Bakery, Sorcerer City, Guardian's Cool, Barnyard Roundup. That sounds weird. The Walking Dead, Something to Fear. Yeah, playing the game because it sounds like garbage. Grim Masquerade. Yeah, whatever. I don't do catalogs. So what do we got here then? Well, gorgeous artwork as always. I mean, say what you like about Tidal Blades. It did look nice. Not too complicated either. By the looks of it, I mean, that's the round structure. Seems pretty basic. Yeah. Ooh, there's a fair amount of text. I need more pictorial representation. Ah, that's better. That's more like it. There's still quite a bit of text, though, so I don't know how good the rule book's going to be to follow, but I was expecting more rules than this, to be honest. Could be good. Let's see. More cardboard, except these cardboard tokens look much better than the resources from the previous thing. It looks like point tokens to me. Ooh, hello. What we got here then? Ooh, we got candy. We got candy. Hello. Ooh. Ooh, it's slightly squishy. Ooh, I like these. Like little, look at that. It's like little things. No, I'm not going to eat these. Don't worry. Man, these are nice. They do. Smell like typical rubber, but yeah, they do look like candy. Why wasn't there a bag of actual candy in here? I was getting peckish. Okay. Let's have a look. Wow. Okay. Wooden pieces. I like this though. Look at this. There's 5 bags of these. 5 of them. These are. Look at that. Get a bunch of these out. Yeah, they're little wooden discs. All right. So yeah, thin wooden discs. Not bad at all. Screen printed as well. Different designs. Presumably for the player colors. So not bad at all. That's a good start. All right. What else we got? Let's just put them in there for now. So we got this thing. Oh, board is shrink wrapped. How dare you shrink wrap my board? It's almost like you don't want me to play your game. You afraid I'm going to say bad things about it? Eh? Yeah? Well, I'm the broken Meeple. I say what I like about a game. Come on. Yeah. Problem is, I can't edit this to say like 3 weeks later or something while I try and get the shrink wrap of these wretched games. Is there like a gap or something that I can stab this knife in? There we go. That's it. That's better. That should do it, I think. Why can't I have nails? Why can't I have nails? Hey, right, have a look. I mean, they're only slightly squishy, these things. In response to that, yeah, only part of it's squishy. What was that? Don't play it. It's not all that. No, I want to try it. I mean, it's a trick-taking game. I want to try it. So let's have a look. I have most of the time the same or similar opinion as you, but I really don't understand your love for trick-taking games. I like trick-taking. It's just, I don't know, trick-taking reminds me a lot of old card games, classic deck of games. But I mean, yeah, I like, say Brian Bohr, I like The Crew. Niet was a good trick-taking game. Trick-takers are good, fun little games. Oh, Fox in the Forest. Fox in the Forest is a great trick-taker. Okay, so that board's a little bit on the weird warp side. That's going to need a little bit, but I'm not quite sure what it is you're supposed to be doing with this game. I know nothing about the rules to this. This is as blind as cat in the box for me. All right, let's have a look at these cards. Let's have a look. If you don't find cat in the box way better, I'll be astounded. I mean, to be fair, I'm looking at both of these, and so far, yeah, cat in the box seems more intriguing. So, yeah, it's got the leg up for the moment. And maybe this does seem a little bit big for what is a trick taker game, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Oh, Skull King. Yeah, I remember Skull. Oh, actually, no, I haven't played Skull King. That's one I haven't played. Let's have a look. Yeah, nice to see your collection that's on the shelves. That's not even the whole collection, mate. There's another Calyx shelf in there with the other videos are done. And there's ones downstairs in the lounge. All you're seeing is basically, let's see, you're seeing the Fantasy Flight section, you're seeing the Alderac section, you're seeing the Portal and TMG down there, you're seeing the Eagle Griffin, the Catan section. Ludinaut has a game by itself. Those are random little games, and CGE is down there. That's the Brian Lockett. That's the LCG section, and that's all you can see in there. But yeah, quite a bit. All right, let's have a look at these cards. I mean, nice artwork, but what are you supposed to do with these cards? All right, so you got some items, VIP. Oops, sorry. Yeah, VIP tickets, Lamb v Turbo. What the hell is the theme of this? Tidal Blades was what, about surfing or something? I can't remember. I never played the original Tidal Blades. I mean, the artwork is good. I have to say, I mean, it's not exactly selling itself, apart from just how it looks. I mean, this is a pretty... One thing I have noticed, though, is that this is a big box for what you get in here. God's sake, go away, you stupid bot. All right, block user. There we go. Block the bot again. But, yeah. Because the thing is, this is all that's in here, right? So, look. That's the box. There's the cards. Hell, I'll just punch these out right now. Yeah, man. So we get rid of this cardboard thing. Come on. Go. Yeah. Super quick. Punchy punch. That's all of them? Yeah, cool. So we just put those in there for now. Don't worry, I do store my games much neater than this, but... So there's that. There's a lot of air in this box. This box is literally only this big because of the rule book. That's cheating at Scrabble, that is. This could have been a bit of a smaller box. But 2 to 5 players, trick taker, and it says only 30 minutes. So we'll assume 60 because everybody lies about the time length of the games. Interesting to see. I don't hear many people talking about it, but I'll give it a try. We'll see. Anyway, let's get on to the one that was requested then. What's this? What's this? I commented on the poor cardboard resources on BGG. What you mean for Flamecraft? All right. And the production company replied that I was wrong. What? Sorry. Those tokens are very basic and they're really boring. So, no. He's right. You're wrong, production company. Also, learn to take some constructive criticism. Creature Comforts retail cardboard resources. Yeah, they were pretty nice, actually. Anyway. All right, let's have a look. Now, Caverna is over there, and so is Forgotten Folk. I just want to see what's in this box first rather than amalgamate it. But I'm curious about this one because I don't really know much about the rules to this one. But it's Caverna, so of course I was going to buy it. Let's see. Oh, come on, yeah. Those cardboard resources, if anybody's looking at them going, ooh, stellar quality, then wow, I applaud you for having a very low bar for production quality, especially in 2022. Sorry, no. All right, let's have a look. Frantic Fiends. So what do we got then? So we got cards wrapped in soap paper, or whatever this is. All right, fine. Oh God, that's a lot of baggies. Frantic Fiends rulebook. So even, wow, that's a big rulebook for an expansion. Solo campaign. Okay. So apparently you can play this in campaign mode. Let's see, that's all just index, solo campaign. So the main rules, this is the problem. The rule books for Lookout, for the most part, tend to be a little bit on the crap side because you get all this text and not a lot of pictures. So I got to try and understand what on earth is going on by a wall of text. And wow, this is worrying, actually, because not only has this got a lot of text in here, but that's quite a big rule book for an expansion. I don't think even Forgotten Folk had a rule book this big. And that had asymmetric player powers. What are you supposed to do with this? So in the second expansion for Caverna, you must each face the threat of 4 invading orcs by either sending your armed dwarfs in the battle or bribing the invaders to go the other way, or both. Either way, you must get rid of the orcs as quickly as possible lest they break into your cave, robbing you of your riches and taking your family hostage. Dark. Plus, the sooner you defeat them, the better the reward, and yet not all orcs are bad by nature. Some of them come from Mordor, some of them are all very nice. If you really get to know them, they might turn out to be friendly after all. Okay, interesting. Fair enough. Only one language in the rulebook. Yeah, this one actually only has English. But I can't remember. Were they selling German versions there as well? I'm not sure. But I mean, this is all English. But yeah, this is a lot of text. All right. And whew, Jesus Christ. It's a lot of cardboard. This is a pretty big amount of stuff for an expansion. I hope this doesn't. I mean, Caverna is already a heavy game, and Forgotten Folk made it a little bit more heavier. I don't think the game needs to be even more heavy. There are weight limits. All right. So we got all these different dwellings. We've got more rooms. So what do we got here? So orc dwellings. What? So you can actually get an orc and put them in your home? So okay, interesting. So what? Dwarfs and orcs living in harmony. I don't know. Warrior dwelling, guest dwelling, family parlor, trap, battle dog school. So you can actually have strength per your dogs. That's different. Then you got traps. So there's going to be rules on how traps work. So that's going to be pretty complicated. And more, more armor tokens. How's this all going to fit in a box? Caverna is already pretty much at its. In fact, I have to use the Forgotten Folks box because not everything fits in the base box. This ain't going to fit in the base box. Wow, I can tell you that. So what do we got here? So we got different orc counters. Okay, fine. No, I haven't done Attawar yet. I'll do Attawar next. All right, fine. What do we got here? So all the different types of orcs, it seems, I guess, that you can have. Right, there's a lot of stuff in here to digest. Even more. I'm guessing that's related to the solo mode, maybe. Oh no, it's all player counts. I guess it's just all the different orcs you can have. But and then what have we got? Orc event tiles, more warrior tokens, orc warrior tokens. Wow, there's a lot in here. This is one I'm gonna have to sit down with and really study because I got no idea how this is meant to work. A challenging solo campaign, 1 to 7 players, 30 minutes per player as per usual. I mean, I never played this with more than 4 players anyway. 30 trap tiles, 25 furnishing tiles, 10 supply boards, 150 markers, 60 cards. Blimey. Okay, well, I mean, I will try. This expansion requires the Caverna base game to play. You don't say. But yeah, that's a lot. This is a lot of stuff. I'm a little concerned. I don't want this expansion to be so complicated that it's not worth playing. I'll have to see how this goes, really. But for now, I guess we will wait and see. But yeah, suffice to say, you're getting a lot for your 30 euros in this box. Right, okay, let's go and find. Where is it? Oh God, it's all the way over there. One sec. There it is. Let's move some of this stuff over there. Oh yeah, Scout. Not that fun. I've only played it once. I'll play it some more. But my first game was underwhelming. Rummy with extra steps. Whoopee. Let's see. Let's go bordering the card game over here. We've got Woodcraft over here. Quite interested to see precognition. All right, go with that. Okay, fine. Whoop. The Feast of Odin expansion was brilliant, so this should be a nice fit as well. Well, yeah, the Feast of Odin expansion was essential to the Feast of Odin because it fixed the game. But that was Z-Man Games, not Lookout. So, even different publisher. I'm not sure I'm going to put Frantic Fiends on the same level as that. Alrighty, what are we on? 1 hour and 10. At some point, I do want to watch House of the Dragon, so maybe I'll cap this at 1 hour and a half. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, normally when I unbox things, I get it all bagged up, neat, and ready to go. Here, I'm literally just ripping it off and just showing them off to you. So this isn't even technically a proper unboxing from my standards. Whew, let's see. Speed unboxing. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I do not get the hype for Scout. I mean, it just felt fairly random. It just felt like Rummy with extra steps. And you thought you were going to beat Cascadia in the Spiel des Jahres? No, Cascadia is a Spiel des Jahres, not your stupid little Scout game. Anyway, and there. Attawar. Complete with plushy fruit bat. Yay! Where is the camera on this thing? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Whoa! There we go. There goes the dice tower. Right, move it up there. That's what you get for mucking around. There we go. That's better. See? Bad bat. Get up there. Yes, I have 2 of these things because one of them is a present for my friend. Hope she doesn't watch this video, otherwise the surprise might be a little spoiled. All right, fine. Okay then, let's see. Precognition over there. So we got Adawa. Let's have a look at this. Right. Yep. Plenty enough wooden resources. Not going to complain about that. What's this meant to be? An accompanying booklet. Adawa takes you to Ghana, West Africa, to a village community on the edge of a nature reserve. Oh yeah, because this is based on some actual region with a history. Oh, look at that. No bats. Bats are weird, actually. Although, I'm sorry, but man bear bat much? Seriously? That is a bear face. That is a bear. I don't care what bat wings you put here. That is a bear face. And with these claws, this looks like some monstrous experiment. Sorry, the artwork on that bear bat is just weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm not exactly a fan of that artwork either. I mean, as a box cover, that just traumatizes small children. It doesn't exactly tell me it's a brilliant game. Small pad. Nice little bag. Yep, it's got that fresh new bag smell. The inspiration, implementation in the game. So, well, I mean, I'll give credit to Uri Rosenberg. He does like to show off what he knows about this sort of stuff. And this is a small booklet compared to what you get in Fields of Arle and a few of his other games. You remember those giant novel books that tell you the history of the area? At least this one's just a few pages. You know what? For the rest of this unboxing video, I'm just going to read you a story. The first game element I developed were the houses that are built of wood. Yeah, okay, I'm not that boring. All right, fine. I'll read this at some point, maybe. I don't know. I'm more interested in what else there is in here. So what do we got? Whoa, even more. Well, okay, fair enough. We're not short on wooden components here. So this is supposed to be your little fruit bat token or something, eh? So I'd love to be able to. Oh, I need to try something on the. If I review this as a video or something, I need to try doing something with the Adam West Batman shows. I do. That's got to happen. Yeah, that's a lot of bats. That is a lot of bats. There we go now. Okay, and that looks like pigs and. Well, I'm not actually sure what creature that's meant to be in there, but all right, fine. More soap paper. Although, to be fair, I'll take soap paper over shrink wrap anyway. All right, let's have a look. Lots of square. Wow. I almost thought I crushed it then. I mean, you got a lot of these things, and you know they're not bad. I mean, they've got the artwork on there. You know, it's not too bad, but all right, there's quite a lot there, but I know these are quite flimsy, like wafer thin flimsy. I'm pretty sure if I hold this at some way to the camera, it will actually turn invisible. It does a Drax. That is wow. Yeah, why doesn't he dance anymore? Go watch that on YouTube. It's like, it's so weird. It's so weird. Actually, no, you want something to look up on YouTube. Going back to Nostalgia Critic. Yeah, one of his recent ones, but maybe it's on YouTube. Look up was it Equal Pay advert, Adam West Batman or something. There was an advert ages ago that it was a PSA on equal pay for women, right? This is obviously, I mean, it's still a problem now, but this is worse back then. And basically, it has Batman and Robin about to be blown up, Batgirl comes in to save them, but before she tries to save them, she basically gives Batman saying, like, "No, I'm not going to save you until you give me equal pay, because Robin gets paid more than me." It is the weirdest advert I've seen, and this is for Batman. He's like literally about to let Batman die just because she doesn't get equal pay. It's such a weird advert, but it's hilarious. Right, okay. Anyway, these cards, cool. I mean, fair enough. Let's have a look. All right, so the rule book, 1 to 4 players, 30 minutes per player. So yeah, this is easily going to be a 2 to 3 hour game. Untrained family. What does an untrained family mean? So those wooden pieces, we had workers, oranges, orange fruit, wild animals. So it's not even an actual animal; it's just wild. Goat, and 96 fruit bats. Okay. Okay, fairly extensive setup. There's not a massive rule book actually. I mean, that's solo challenges. Solo game ending scoring. But again, look at, I mean, this, all right, this probably has more pictures than the other book, but I don't know why lookout games are so opposed to pictures. Yeah, there's some pictures here. It's not too bad, but yeah, that is still a wall of text. Still a wall of text. I think I've blocked them already, but all right. Maybe I needed. Oh, yeah, I already blocked that bot. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's a lot of text. All right, well, fine. What else we got? Plenty enough cardboard. Let's have a look. So, cardboard trees. That still look better than what Flamecraft just had. These are apparently untrained and trained families. Okay, little weird ones like that. Not the most stellar production quality, but let's have a look. So, I thought that was a fold board then. So, lots of tracks. So my mate Matt's gonna like it. Lots of tracks. That's a jigsaw puzzle. I'm guessing that clips onto something for player count. Okay, I'm sure these mean something. I don't know a lot about the rules to this game. Gold cardboard tokens. Oh, hello. I don't know what these brown things are meant to be. I think they're meant to be pollution tokens, but you can do pollution in a better way than just generic shades of brown. That just seems really naff. But I mean, the board looks a bit nicer. But yeah, this one definitely looks like it's kind of made on a budget as well. Although, to give it credit, I think it only cost €50. This was one of the cheaper, big, heavy games there. I mean, remember, Lacrimosa cost 70, Revive cost 80, Hamlet was 65, even though that was a Kickstarter version. A lot of these other games were a good like 50, €60. Atua was only 50. It was one of the cheaper games on that, on Essen, at Essen. So, fair enough. I can't be too hard on the components when it is at least trying to be reasonably cost effective. Okay, but I'm a little bit concerned about how flimsy these cards are. I mean, I can just see. I mean, that is really, really flimsy. Where am I going to put these? I'm going to put them in the bag. There we go. Put them in the bag for the moment. I wonder what you're supposed to even put in here anyway. All right. Put them in there. Although you do at least get like a load of bats. So fair enough. Interesting. Curious how this one's going to play. Right, let's have a look at. Let's take War of the Ring, the card game, I think. Let's see, we're on an hour and 18. All right, I'll do a couple more. Maybe if I can get to precognition, I will. We'll leave check game editions and Portal maybe for another night or something. Maybe I'll do a second one of these and do the rest. Let's have a look. War of the Ring, the card game. So this one I actually did play at Essen. No, I didn't get Revive, I'm afraid. Well, technically I did. I had to email the guy to get a copy after the show. But yeah, €80 is too much. But I did ask for a review copy, so I should hopefully be getting one. Hey, Hilmar. I hope you got home okay. Here you had some problems. Or actually, no, that was Mark Dainty. Was it Mark Dainty or you that had problems getting them? I can't remember. Probably both of you, to be honest. Okay, well, Aries Games. Fair enough. Catalogs, don't need it. So, whoop. Yep, cardboard tokens. Pretty generic, but you only have a few of them. That's all you need. Now, the rule book may look daunting, but it's actually not that bad. I mean, I had a little read of the rule book. I mean, you've got the glossary at the back. You've got essentially like a card listing. You've got the setup. You've got scenarios. So you've got how to do 2-player duel, 3-player duel. But mainly it's meant to be a 4-player game. But when you read the rule book, it's actually decent. You know, you got a bit of text, but you got a lot of gameplay examples as well. And I didn't have too much trouble finding the information I needed in here, although there is a bit of text. But we had a very good teacher when we did. I didn't know his name, but we had a very good teacher for this. So it's actually not as complicated as you might think. What was it? You get €1 off when ordering Revive now at Madigo. At 79, it's a steal. 80 euros. I mean, what is in that game to justify 80 euros? More expensive than Lacrimosa. More expensive than what? 80 euro. I mean, that's 10 euros off the deluxe version of Flamecraft. That's a lot. So that was a promo. So we got various cards. That looks like the Saruman deck. That looks like the Dunedain Elf deck. That's the Mordor deck. And that's the Free People's deck. Doesn't look like a lot of cards, but you do cycle through these cards multiple times, although this is done by Ian Brody. So this is the Quartermaster General designer. And basically, these cards represent your resource throughout the game. So as you're going through the different battlegrounds and that, you have to be careful not to overcommit yourself too early, because then you have very little later. I love it in Quartermaster General with that mechanic. It's great in here too. I played the Free People, so I played the Hobbits. I was giving my opposite player quite a hard time. This does seem to be a bit of a box of air, though. Okay. Odd. I mean, that is a lot of space for cards. Granted, it is catering for sleeve cards. I mean, there is no doubt that you'll be able to sleeve these cards easily enough. Maybe it's for expansion content in the future. I mean, you could do that. And then you've got the battlegrounds, and then you've got the whoop, shiny, whoop, shiny, shiny. Yep, then you got the various fellowship stuff. No, clever swine, there is not a Harfoot deck, because if there is a Harfoot deck, I will burn it. The Harfoots in Rings of Power can frankly all burn to a crisp as far as I'm concerned. I'm watching the series, and there are some aspects of it I like, but man, the writing in Rings of Power is garbage. Absolute garbage. Literally, you could pretty much... I mean, there's one half-decent battle episode. There's some good bits between a couple of factions with Galadriel and stuff, but mostly... And the orcs are cool. The elf is cool. The wood elf dude, the wood elf archer dude. But honestly, that whole series is being held up by the dwarfs and Elrond. Elrond and Durin are so good in that show. And the dwarfs are great, and the elves are great. But everything else is written like garbage. The Harfoots are terrible people. They leave their people behind. Oh no, he's a bit slow. Oh well, leave him to die. You little pricks. Hate the Harfoots. Every time it goes to the Harfoots, the thing screeches to a halt. But yeah, back to the pot. Why did you put me on a rant? That's a big box for very few cards. Okay, I'd like answers, Aries Games. I mean, don't show One Pit Wonder this. You show Jonah from One Pit Wonder this, she'll have a field day with a sustainability like faux pas this is. Okay, fine. What's this? Any chance of bringing Valley of the Kings to GridCon? The boys fancied it. Okay. I don't know if it'll be the premium version, but because I'll have to bring a bunch of big boxes along. But I might be able to, well, you'll have to remind me a bit nearer the time because it is a bit too short notice. But I'll see if I can bring the small one along because Valley of the Kings is great. Okay, fine. You can get Flamecraft retail for $27 and the deluxe for $79 in the US. Man, you guys are lucky. All right, fine. Woodcraft. Let's get a move on. Woodcraft. Now, this one, it was a review copy, but you have to pay for a review copy. Which, to be honest, I don't have much of a problem with. Delicious Games are a small publisher, so they need the money. And I don't mind getting discounted review copies. I think that's fine. You know, I'm cool with it. Ready? Let's have a look. Whoa, what did I just drop there? Something fell down there. Is that a promo card? Oh, right. Yeah, must have been promo cards. I must have put it in there and not forgotten that they were a thing. I don't know what to make of this, although, okay. Pinocchio, Team America, Thunderbirds. I mean, this is called Woodcraft. Is this guy literally made out of wood? I swear this is a wooden puppet. This is not a human being, or elf, or punk rocker, or hippie. I'm not entirely sure what that character hairdo is meant to represent, but okay, fine. Ew, cubes. You put cubes in my Euro game. I don't want cubes. The dice. I thought the dice were meant to be like really good. I mean, these dice aren't too bad, but they are pretty standard D6s. I was kind of hoping for proper sized dice. Little orange strepsils. I guess they had these left over from underwater cities. These are supposed to be desalination plants, aren't they? Okay, what have we got? So those. A few thin cards. So, well, lots of small-sized cards. Let's have a look. Let's just get a few of them out. All right, so you're building stuff for wooden craft. So, little toy train. And it's quite ingenious, the different things that you've got here that you can build. I mean, I like the artwork on it is pleasant, but these are small cards, so I hope it's not too difficult to see them all on the board. Okay. I'm not sure I want to sleeve all of these, though. I mean, blimey, that's a lot of small cards. I don't think this will get sleeved. Classic craft dice, small little cards, random little punch board. All right, rule book. Rules, reminders, and game icons on the back of the rule book. Take note. Although that is quite small text. Wow. Blimey, I got 20/20 vision. That's small text. Okay, that's a lot of text. Pictures, please. Okay, well, there's some pictures. Oh, blimey, this a little concerned. Oh, there's a few more pictures here. I don't know. We'll have to see. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty extensive overview of the action wheel. But you know what? I think we need to have a pretty good detailed description of the action wheel. Player setup. When you set up, I mean, the rulebook doesn't look too bad, but that does look like quite a decent amount of text. Some helper effect notes on flimsy paper. What do we got then? So, some cardboard bits, point track, another track. Nice artwork, though. Let's see. It's a rule must sleeve everything. I can't sleeve these tiny little cards. Blimey, I need a ton of those thin Euro sleeves for that. So where's the actual big action wheel then? Or the board itself? Ah, there we go. There we go. So that is the giant action wheel. Blimey, it looks a bit of a mission. Hopefully it's not too difficult to understand how that thing works. More cardboard tokens. So nothing particularly stellar in the production quality thing here, but you do get some pretty good artwork on the player board. I don't think these are asymmetrical boards. I think they are the same. Yeah, maybe there's some cards that distinguish setup, but I think these boards are identical other than just the name of your company or whatever you are. So Betula, Coelum, Coelum, how would you pronounce that? Tilia and Cassia. Whoever these people are. You don't even see the person, apparently. Okay. So what is a good font size in the rule book? Well, not one where I have to squint, even though I got 20/20 vision. That would be a start. Okay. So not exactly stellar production quality, but the mechanics of this game have got me intrigued. So I am definitely interested in getting this one done at some point, although I have heard mixed reviews. I've heard some people say it's pretty bland and boring. In fact, I can't remember, it was Jeremy Howard, one of the ones who said that this was pretty bland and boring. And we tend to gel on, well, not necessarily gel on tastes in games, but we both like to speak our minds on games. That's why we get on well. Okay, so I was kind of hoping for a bit more in the production quality side of things, but I don't know, we'll leave it at that. Boy, Blythe. That's a lot. And I need to watch House of the Ring. You know what? That's probably good enough. I mean, I've got Northgard, Vengeance Roll and Fight, Endless Winter, 11, Starship Captains, Deal with the Devil. All of those there. I've got World Splitter, I've got Solar Sphere. I've even, well, I'm going to unbox this in my own time, but I've even got a nice little Bird Tower for Wingspan. I need to put that in the game somewhere. But, oh yeah, and I got Hamlet as well, just there. But quite a lot of games there. So you know what? I'm going to leave it for now. Hour and a half, I think, is good enough for a live stream. And I'll get these properly boxed up at some point in my own time. And what I'll probably do is do another live stream. Random, I don't know when, whenever I can. And I'll just unbox the rest. We'll call this part 1. I'll get a thumbnail done tomorrow. I'll put it up and I'll call this part 1. And then we'll have Essen Hall unboxing part 2. But yeah, so that was a interesting little exercise trying to see if this works. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. You know, audio, picture, the unboxing. Was it a laugh? Was it boring? I don't know. I mean, to be fair, more people were watching this than any of the vlogs. This peaked at like 120 odd people. So maybe unboxing something I should try more often. Like just randomly go live and just do an unboxing, you know, because I don't want to do it pre-recorded. It's got to be live. Life's more fun. But yeah. Whew. Knackered. Throat. It's only so much drink will do. But yeah. Thanks for joining me. You know, I hope it was a good laugh. I'll do a part 2 at some point for the rest of the games on this desk. But yeah, there was a lot of games. I'm going to go watch House of the Dragon episode 8 now. I mean, unlike Rings of Power, House of the Dragon, warts and all, it does have some flaws. At least is a lot more compelling at the moment. I'm at least enjoying that one. So yeah, good night, everybody. Good night, Germany. Good night, Britain. Good night, US. Good night, everybody, wherever you are. Go away, you stupid bot. Aha, caught you quick there. I need to find out how to stop those. There's got to be a way to make it so that only subscribers can post. Failing that, I might just have to actually look into the idea of hiring a moderator. Well, not hiring, but maybe giving some people moderator powers. We'll see. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, glad you enjoyed it. I'll speak to you soon. Share the video, thumb it up. You know, leave your comments. But by all means, just glad you enjoyed it and thanks for sticking with me. So catch you later. Remember, it's only a game. Bye for now. Good night. Love you all.